Hello guys, so making a short video here about the Clean Air Optima 4-in-1, which means like air cooler, air purifier, humidifier and fan. It's actually quite big, as you can see. I thought it's very nicely built. There are some issues, I would say, but it's still a good product. So let me put it on. At this moment, at this moment he's in air purifying mode. This is the AE air. So you also have a purifier, a swing, speed, mode button, time, cooler, air washer. At this moment he's checking the air quality. So it stays like this for like 30 seconds or something, and then it will switch to and it will tell me how is the air quality at the moment. At this moment it's quite noisy because it's in the high speed velocity of the fan. Let's check other things here. So you have one filter here also. I think this is the HEPA filter, and another filter here on this side that you can and you need to change after a while. So it stopped checking the air quality. So it's 0, 1, and it's still red, which means my quality of the air here is not good. Yeah, okay, let it work a little bit here. I can also use the air purifying function with the cooler air washer, so air gets a little bit humidified. I liked it. You can see here is where you put water, so it's already working. I would say if it stays like on, it will get you can use all water here inside in one day. It depends, but usually it lasts like one day. So yeah, as you can see, in the 0, 1 velocity is quite quiet. It's not loud at all. I would move now to purifying function, which I understand is the same thing, but on purifying you can switch the speed. So here 2 or 3, which is the maximum. And yeah, this is where I see this is the only thing that changes. When I put on AI mode, I cannot change the speed of it. So yeah, and if you don't want AI, I clear it now and it will go to the fan mode. So let me put on speed 1, and as you can see, so sorry, going back here, but as you can see, it's blinking red because I need to replace the HEPA filter. To be honest, I think it was too fast that the device is saying me to replace the filter. I would say that I barely use it. Yeah, I use it like for 2 weeks, maybe all day, but that's pretty much it. The manual say it stays like for 600 hours with the HEPA filter until you need to replace it. I think it's too little time, you know. I don't think they are that dirty as well, because the air actually here at home is not bad at all. I always got the green function, the green light, which means that the air quality is not bad. So let me reset it. So yeah, now I have resetted the HEPA filter. I didn't change the filter, but I reset it by pressing the button for 3 seconds. As you can see, it's very quiet, the ventilation function. I liked it a lot. I hate having loudy ventilators. This is why I choose a Clean Air Optima. The ones I had it before, it was like, the design was a little bit better, but like Dyson's designs, but it were quite louder, and I hate sleeping with loud noise. You cannot hear anything, you just hear like the air a little bit because of these vents, but you cannot hear the motor at all or nothing else. So let me say some stuffs here about AI function. I do not like what Clean Air Optima did with AI function and purifying mode. If this was my device, I would do something else. Because if you put on AI air purifier, it will check the air quality and tell you what your quality is, and then adapts the velocity to what the quality it is. And the only difference to the purifying mode is that by the purifying mode you can choose the speed of the purifying that you want. So to be honest, it's the same thing, but one you can check, change the velocity. I would do something else. I would do something different. I would put like AI mode just stays on when the air is dirty, which means once the air quality is good, it would shut it off until it checks, until it knows that the air quality is again bad. Because you might not want to have this device all the time working and using your filter, for example. So air quality at this moment here at home is good, and it will stay on all the time. If it would be my design, I would have make it stops when the air quality is good and just start it again once it's bad, because you don't want to use this all the time. You don't want maybe to hear or to have it on all the time. It would save a little bit energy, it will save a little bit of your HEPA filter if it shut it down after a while. I have a friend who has a Philips one, and it just activates when the air is dirty. So in my opinion, they should have done this AI function a little bit more smarter. And like I said, the purifying mode, it's the same thing. I switch to purifying mode. I can now choose the velocity of it. I would also maybe do something a little different here. I would make the purified mode, once the air is clean, to go automatically to the fan mode. I think this is a little bit smarter. At least they should have given this option in the app itself. So then we go to the fan mode. Now I'm going to the fan mode, and another thing that I didn't like is the swing options. The swing option does literally nothing, because the swingy thing, it's here. As you can see, it's moving, but you have these vents after the moving vents. So it does nothing actually. I'm going like 2 meters away, and I'm doing a higher velocity, and I can feel, let me put this here. This is not so good, but you can literally feel the air only in one direction, in this direction. It doesn't move at all. So I'm putting my hand here. Let me get something better. So I got a paper here, and as you can see, is in this direction. In front of you, it works like it should, but you put like on the left side, and you will see that the paper does not move even with the swing options activated. So look, it doesn't change at all. If I put it on the right side, it does the same thing. There's like a little bit of movement, but Guys, this is to me it's a design fail. I lit a little bit far away, so here in the front is okay. If I put it here on the left side, on the right side, sorry, it doesn't change anything, even if it's swinging. So left side, it's a little bit hard to shoot this, but this is something that I noticed. To me, this is a design fail. They should have put the moving vents in the front, not in the back. Other thing that I would also change is the number of velocity. You just have 1, 2, or 3. To be honest, I think they could have done a little bit more, like 6 velocity, a little bit slower, once a little bit faster, then medium, then a little faster than medium, and then the fast. Just 3 options of velocity. To be honest, I think it's not that great. I would put a little bit more. You have also the modes. Here I'm putting on natural mode. There's nothing natural on it because it stays like slow, then goes to the medium, then goes to the high, then goes to the medium, then goes to the slow. I mean, it does not feel natural. It's not like a smooth change of velocity. I expect there also a little bit smoother, a little bit more less aggressive changes of velocity. And another mode is the night mode. It puts on the speed 1 of velocity, and it's quite quiet. Then you have the timing and the cooler air washer, which I like because it's always dry here, and the cooler washer thing does work nice. I can say that it has changed the humidity of my room like from 30 to 45%, and it's a big room, so it does work. It comes also with 2 batteries that you put on the rear side where the water is, to cool a little bit the room. Don't expect big changes on the temperature of the cooling of your air, because it's just a ice cold battery that you put there. It might be work for 1 or 2 Celsius degrees, but don't expect a lot of it. So yeah, but this was the things that I would change. As I said, the silent mode is very nice. It's quiet. It's a quiet device. There is no noise. The quality overall of the material, of the design, you know that is high quality. I like this. I do not regret buying this. I think they should have change some stuff, but it's a nice quality device. I have another humidifier of Clean Air Optima that I bought like 2 years ago. The custom service was super good. I can't complain about it. But in this case of this 4-in-1 device, I would definitely change some things on that. I don't like the way that the AI function works. I do not like how the swinging is working, actually is not working. I would put the logic of the purifying a little bit different. You can also see, let me put here this is the app of it. There are some functions here like cooler humidifying, fan mode, speed, and oscillating, that is swing mode, air purifying, or smart air purifying. You can also dry the evaporative filter once it's once you want it dry, because it will get wet if you use the cooler air washer function. There are some settings here like the display, the timer, and it is connected to Wi-Fi. It has a small remote control, but this device is connected to Wi-Fi. I know that this is connected to the internet, so they can change the firmware in the future, add some stuff maybe. I hope they really can do something on the purifying mode. They can, but I don't know if they would. This is something that I personally don't think it's well thought, and I will change it. I hope they get a version 2 of this with a little bit more smarter, and then I can also do a review with it. But for now, this is it. I like this. It works nice. I do not regret. And if you think you want one of this, you can buy it from their website. Yeah, sorry about my English is not that good, but I hope I have told you some stuff about it that can make you decide if you want to buy this or not. Thank you.